told them, you know, we told them, you know what, alright, we won't hold things up. We'll get rolling. Just tell the chat we're in. So poor old Spark, you're going to have to put up with just Triumph for now. God's still missing. But it's fine. It's fine. Not an issue at all. And let's see what is different. What is different? No, the Alchemist. It's not the Alchemist. He's still there. The Pugner's there. The Earthshaker. Was it the Earth? No, it was the... Oh, no, it was something for MUFC. What did they have? What did they have last time? Oh. VS. VS was it. VS was it. And she's not been picked this time. No, it was VS. What? Maybe DK was trolling when they... Oh, wait. No, I know what it is. They must have assigned it to the wrong hero. Okay, now the hero picks were right. It's just that somebody got the wrong hero. Like, they were given the wrong hero. That's what it would have been. Does anyone know if PLT will be participating in the next match? Currently, no clue. Not a clue. As DK... Oh, DK is saying wait again. And honestly, as far as I know, some people are talking about what is the best game. I use a TTE Sports Black Element, one of the newer Black series, but it really comes down to, it's a very subjective thing. It's what fits your hand. It's the same with headsets. It's what fits your head. And for a lot of people, the best mice will not be the same mice between them, just because they have different shaped hands, different shaped heads. I personally use the Sennheisers HD series just because they are the perfect fit for my head. They sit, so they feel so good. Like I can literally fall asleep in these. They're so nice. That's why I use them. They're expensive, but I love them. They're worth every penny I pay. But yes, same picks, no changes. I believe it would have been a player picking a different, like the same heroes, but they would have switched them around between the players. I can't remember which was where. I might actually go. We could actually. These VODs will be uploaded, so if you want, you can check them out after and see which hero, well, which player got a different hero. Now, I would. We can't actually talk. We can't actually say anything bad about Razer, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure they sponsored this tournament, so I won't talk about Razer product here. It's DK saying go. Okay, we're rolling again. Finally. And what does Super get? Super's gone. Oh, that's 1, 2. That's. Looks like he might have done the courier actually. I think Super did the courier. Are we seeing a soft support Pugner? I'm not sure here. Or actually, no, they wouldn't be try. Or are they? Or are they? Windrunner getting the quick Basilius. Maybe they are, unless ES has gone. Oh wait, no, okay. Maybe they're just having Pugner help them out because ES has gone for the Sentry Ward straight up as well. Although I was kind of expecting Windrunner to do it, but we'll see. We'll see. Possible clash here. Pugner has been spotted. Nobody decided to follow through. It looks like MUFC went, you know what, alright, we don't really want to fight this. They didn't actually even toss down the wards, which is interesting, because when we see a team like AL do this, they won't try and clash it, they just try to throw down block. Wait, oh, did they start with no wards? Okay, so no wards start there from the Dire team, fair enough. We'll see how this works out for them. Maybe they'll suffer a bit on room control, or maybe they're hoping roamers can keep control, but meanwhile it looks like Enigma's going to be... I think Enigma will suicide solo this bottom lane. VS or not. Or not. VS now headed down here as well. This lane seems a little bit weird. Okay, so we've got the solo mid Alchemist up against the solo mid Dragon Knight. This is definitely going to work. Either one of them will be just fine, I think. A regeneration rune has been spotted bottom. And VS about to walk into this. No. Spidey senses tingling. Backs up. And decides not to get caught out by that. And Windrunner will... Okay, Windrunner is suicide solo. Oh, Darkseer is actually going to jungle. Here we go. He is not suicide soloing. Fair enough then. And DK, yeah, well, against the Alchemist, DK can definitely handle the solo mid, although he's actually a dual mid now. He might struggle just a bit. Or VS is going to make a fool of me. She will be tri-laning top instead. Never mind. Never mind. But Pugner versus... Oh, Enigma has... it really depends how good his control is with the Eidolons. On the other hand, once Pugna gets a few levels in the Ether Blast, or Nether Blast, it is going to be very difficult to keep those Eidolons alive, but we'll see how it works out for him. We will see. As, oh, Vengeful Spirit coming in from behind. This could be some trouble. Well, it's not going to be because nobody's going to follow up, actually. Leshrac is too busy. I was really expecting Leshrac to dive in and help. I mean, they've got 3 stuns here. I was VS coming from behind. I mean, that looked like the perfect moment to get aggressive, but they decided, you know what, let's just let it go, let it go. As, oh, Windrunner almost walking. Okay, they spotted each other, trading some hits now. On Windrunner actually just going to back up. Windrunner has been popped, does get stunned by the magic missile, gets out of range before Leshrac can follow up with Split Earth. He has picked up Split Earth as well as Edict at the moment. Although we've seen a few deviant builds there. And in the mid lane, like, DK should be just fine here. He saved up a fair bit of money, and he may be bottling in just a second. We're seeing him, actually, this is what Burning did last time. Just used the early bottle to great effect. And I would not be surprised if he even started, basically crowing it. Once they get that core upgrade. Enigma now jumping into the jungle. And this is difficult for him. It's a little bit difficult because if he gets trapped, if he gets Fissure trapped or locked in, he is going to suffer very badly. And I mean, it's definitely, here comes the Fissure as well as, oh, it didn't hit! Oh, he messed that up! That could have been a kill right there and then. That's unfortunate, especially since Pugna can run him down pretty easily. Pugna being one of the fastest heroes in the game. His base speed, 315, quite high. As it looks like, oh, Windrunner now in some trouble. VS with a haste. Breaking off though. No, she goes back in. VS doesn't have the mana up though for another stun. Haste wears off. Darkseer moving in. And now the tables could get turned on VS, although it doesn't look like Darkseer is going to be able to run her down too easily. Darkseer, in fact, decided to break off. He's got a level 2 Iron Shell, though. It really would have hurt. See DK just causing him trouble, and Alchemist is doing a Goblin's Greed along with the Acid Spray build. Pop that out. The gold is slightly in favour of the range. See, this is annoying, although Burning is going to be able to help, is going to be able to deal with it just a little bit better than most heroes, just because Dragon's Blood is going to help him out quite a bit, although then again, he's a melee hero, so he's been forced to stand in the worst, but it's going to make him a little bit more susceptible to a gank, provided the dire supports can get in there with a good gank. Just looking at Leshrac, he's busy pulling. Oh, in fact, he's even stacked that easy count, trying to deny this as much as possible. I figured they might even get aggressive. I mean, they've got the Leshrac, they've got the Edict. I figured they might even get aggressive, try and gank the Windrunner, and then take an early tower. I mean, that's also a definite possibility. Would free up some pressure. Would not free up, but basically allow them to just move around a bit more. Free up some focus on the top lane, make it harder for Windrunner to farm it, and just free up the dire supports to go ganky, but they decided not to. Decided to hold the ground. Shrek still pulling away there. And they might go for this gank now. We'll see in a second or not. Leshrac is maybe just going to go and pull some more. Burning though, he's got the bottle now, looking for the 4-minute rune. It has spawned bottom up. It's a double damage rune. And if Nigma can steal this off, and that would be relatively frustrating, just because not so much because he needs to heal, he's doing fine on the health part. In fact, Alchemist's going to go and nick that. He's doing fine on the health part. The main thing is he won't have the mana to spam. It looks like he will be bottle crawling. There we go. The donkey didn't find the rune. He said, alright, bring the donkey out here, grab that bottle, send it back, refill it, and bring it back up, because he really needs the mana to be able to spam the flame breath. And that's what really allows him to control the lane and accelerate his goal gain, just make sure he basically last hits just about everything. As GG Net Gods is back. Or not really. I think Gods is still on the call. In fact, I'm just going to double check for a second. It doesn't look like anything's happening. He's still got his mouth full, I'm not sure. Gods, I don't know if you want to join the call and just shout out advice. If I say anything particularly stupid, feel free to let me know. Or just you know, add advice on the lineups and stuff like that from, because I mean, you can see the current stream and everything. I can just handle the play-by-plays, but regardless, this is fine. We can side. Forever Alone cast. I don't like being lonely, but it's fine. I can handle it. Sand King has gone for early boots. I'm kind of expecting fast arcanes and pretty stock stand. Leshrac also still up here, just helping out with the dome. Leshrac not farming very hard. 7-3, mostly jungle creep kills. And Windrunner struggling just a bit. 5-1. I mean, she's up against a triple stun, which is very dangerous. Definitely very dangerous. Vengeful Spirit 0-1 has been doing a lot of roam, but stuck at level 2. This could be very annoying. Meanwhile, the mid 26 and 7 for Burning. The Alchemist, on the other hand, 24 and 4, definitely doing very well. Although Burning has a slight advantage just because he can spam. He can spam the Flame Breath. In fact, he's even shuttled out another Clarity. But he'll be using it to spare. And there we go. In fact, even going to his ultimate form to cause some damage, put some damage on the tower as well. As I hear, oh, Vengeful Spirit is moving in behind these two at the bottom lane. There is a fissure as well as the banish and the nether blast. The Malphus gets thrown down. Stun goes in from the Sand King. And now it's getting turned around here on the Radiant side. They're looking like they're in some trouble. A magic missile on top of Earthshaker. Earthshaker probably going to go down. First blood incoming. There we go. Vengeful Spirit stealing that. And now Pugna instant trouble. Vengeful Spirit barely escaping, throws in another wave of terror, and Pugna now throwing a Nether Blast down, doesn't manage to connect it though, knocks off the health pot, has popped his own one, and now Sand King on the run. Pugna could run him down. Yes, he could actually, he's considerably faster, has that better base speed, has the upgraded boots. Sand King has neither. Sand King just sneaking away though. As what? Oh right, I guess she decided. I was wondering what the hell happened there. But basically, because her respawn time is so small, she actually just suicided on the neutrals on purpose on the Ancients. Her respawn is so small, and as you can see, like she doesn't have much money anyway. She probably actually just spent that money she had on those wards, on the boots, and actually probably on the boots as well. She's already spent all the cash. She said, you know what, it'll be faster if I just respawn. I'll waste less time if I just kill myself and then respawn. It's a bit of a bleak attitude, but hey, it works. It does work. It's thinking outside the box. And I like this. She snuck in, secreted herself, just hidden away in this little corner. She's waiting for Pugna to push up again, or even ES to get aggressive on the Enigma, who is returning. And then she's going to jump out and try and gank them. I'm just looking at the CS right now. Burning appears to have gone somewhere else. Windrunner, though, in some trouble. Oh, wow. Epicenter up on top. Windrunner getting caught out. I was trying to throw him with a DK one. Not even needing to get involved, or needed to get involved. Didn't get there just in time. His ult forward can't cool down. He's got about 800 gold saved up. Oh, he needs a Shrek. Needs to be careful. This is dangerous. Or they might manage it. They've got the creep beating them as well. Land the split earth. And DK goes down. They lose Burning. Definitely a good set of stuns, and Leshrac manning up despite having Sodal and items. Pugna also getting a kill in bottom. Pugna going down as well. Enigma getting the kill there with his Eidolons after being killed there. So getting a little bit of vengeance as the Fissure gets thrown down as well. Not doing a whole lot though. Power Shot, oh, just scouting with that Power Shot, trying to pick off Leshrac. Wouldn't have done enough damage, she has too much health. I think Windrunner, yes, she doesn't have a level 4 Power Shot, does need that before she could kill him. And now Darkseer's picked up a haste. He's going to gun for it maybe. I think he knows Vengeful Spirit's in. She's blocked in. She's screwed. She's in so much. Oh no, wait, she has. Can you get the vacuum down? There's the vacuum. Where's the vacuum? There it is. Cleans up the Vengeful Spirit. I was like, what the hell? Fissure going down as well, trying to catch that Sand King. Doesn't manage to get him in time. Lands a Burrow Strike. Is there any follow-up? I think Darkseer should be able to get away. He's got a haste. He's actually stopped the fight. Hasn't realised there's trouble coming from behind. Gets hit by the Malphus 2 times. He's got a Surge up though and will escape. He's also got a bottle. In fact, the Radiant double bottling here will be fighting for rune control, although DK appears to be crowing at the moment. And DK is up to 39 and 12. The Alchemist up to 42 and 4. More denies for DK, but fewer CS overall. So this is so good. That Flame Red just allowing to get all these creep kills, although having to just last hit a couple of only grabbing one of them with the actual nuke itself. The bottom tower is down. The bottom tier 1 tower is down though, and this will give a good gold advantage to the Radiant side. I'm very surprised that the die did not put a lot of pressure on that top tower. I was kind of expecting them to, but they didn't. I see the Radiant, they're steadily building that gold lead, especially after that gank on DK. It's good to see them building that back up. Power Shot going through. Windrunner actually doing a pretty good job of catching up into CS now. And the Shrek also trying to do a little bit of farm. You see how they've given the Shrek a little bit of farm now that Sand King has broken off. Vengeful Spirit still doing most of the work. Oh, VS caught out. Getting banished. Here come the nukes. Nether Blast. And she's boxed in. Nothing she can do with the power. Oh, the stun coming out from the Alchemist. Not doing a whole lot. I hear the Surge as well. VS just really getting caught out by that. Was spotted up, surrounded and gangbanged. Nothing she can do. Burning, just finding that acid ever irritating, ever frustrating. Oh, he's gonna get stunned. DK possibly in some trouble. Here comes the cocktail. Can he get it off? No, he's missed it. Oh, I think he tried to cast it, and then he turned around and accidentally attacked some creep. That's my explanation there. I'm not sure what really happens. Earthshaker gets a kill on bottom again. That Nether, the banish, the Nether Blast, and followed up by a Fissure, all while they're banished. The Decrepify, so damn painful. Not much you can do at all. Comes another stun here from, well, possibly another self-stun. We're going to find out. DK now going to cut line of sight, gets out of the way, and now Alchemist stunning himself under the tower. I mean, lucky it's only a level 1 stun for him, and it's not particularly long. Yes, Alchemist managed to stun himself under the tower. Actually, he's really actually going to watch out for the DK stun, because if he tries to let his stun tick down too much, DK is going to smack him in the face with the Dragon Tail, and then he's pretty much guaranteed to stun himself in the face. But we'll see what happens now. Leshrac has managed to pick up some Arcane Boots. Really helps solve his mana issues, but at the same time, he does need to bulk up. Needs some health boosters just because 720 health, not really enough. And he has gone for an Edict as well as a Split Earth. Going for a very, I mean, that's a relatively early Pulse Nova. Often you'll see a Leshrac just skip Lightning Storm, skip Pulse Nova, just grab Edict and grab Split Earth. But he's decided, you know what? I'm just going to go with the early Pulse Nova, which did a fair bit of damage to Burning. It was actually pretty painful for him. In fact, speaking of Burning, how's he going? Bring up the gold chase. He's sitting on nearly 1,600 gold. Wow, okay, he's actually camping up quite a bit. Gold is still in the Radiant's favour. The die bringing it back just a little bit. The experience, though, a little closer. And GPM-wise, DK, Burning, is sitting on 300 GPM, doing the most at the moment. I'm actually saying just ahead of Alchemist, actually, despite the Goblin's Greeters. Right now, the die being forced to back up. They did have some trouble come up here. Sand King's got his magic wand, saving up money. Looks like he might get Arcane Boots. I mean, he could get Arcane Boots now, or he could just go straight for Blink Dagger. He will. I do think he needs Arcane Boots, though. It will be difficult to fulfill all of his mana. As this is good from MUFC. They've gone, you know what? Let's not hold top. Let's just counter push. They've got the Eidolons. They can do a lot of damage to this, and depends how fast can. I think the Radiant can probably take this tower and then immediately teleport to defend bottom. They don't have Glyph up. Actually, they just popped the Glyph now, so they could port in. There we go. Yellow porting in, orange porting in. Going to hold off this push, only taking minimal damage to the tower. I think this is very smart play from DK. And the Banish. Oh, it was a poor choice to say, now Blast's going to finish her. Sure, the port's going, should not have stuck around. Definitely should not have stuck around. Decrepit Fire plus a Nether Blaster. So much damage. In fact, Pugner has also actually maxed out his Nether Ward. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt Leshrac something fierce. He hasn't got that much farm. He's not that bulky. He's not that tanky. And when he starts trying to use Pulse Nova, that is going to wreck him. It's like, oh god, it's like 150 damage a hit before magic resist. That's ridiculous. A second even. That's going to really cane him. Alchemist has gone for fast. He's got his Sol Ring. He's had that little just so he can spam his spells, but he's also gone for an early Vanguard just because it makes him incredibly tanky. The stun goes down. There's that Nether Ward causing trouble. Pugner's falling low though. The Burrow Strike goes in. The Pulse Nova. The Nether Ward's down though. Pugner though getting drilled by this Pulse Nova. And he will go down. The Echo Slam getting thrown in though. Down goes the Leshrac. Black Hole being used, catching both heroes. It looks like DK though to save the day. Or was that Windrun? I'm not sure. The stun went down, cancelled that. And Enigma gets cleaned up. Here comes the stun from DK. The Dragon Tail. Has he got Flame Breath? Doesn't have it up. Can't bottle up under the tower. This is where a Sol Ring is so damn good. One more attack. Doesn't matter. Cleaned up by the power shot. Extremely good there. And a good response there from the match. Definitely good play by the die. The fact that they managed to get rid of the Nether Ward was not that well placed. It was in the middle of the fight. Needed to be, like, even if it was just tossed over here, just sort of out his line. So being thrown down the middle of the fight means it's very easy for people to pick it off quickly. And they need to. Because you saw Leshrac, he couldn't start effectively using Pulse Nova and all these good spells until that ward was gone. Would have caused way too much damage. And now Pugner getting stunned there by that unstable concoction. Doesn't matter though, as he will walk away. In fact, he's old, so he's going to heal that up in very short order. As Pugner denies the mid tower, the Radiant mid tower gets picked off and prevented. I mean, that's probably going to upset the die just a little bit because they do need to catch up on the gold. They're already 5k behind. And Pugner, his GPM is 425. That's definitely a good GPM to have at 15 minutes in. Burning, doing okay, 320. Not fantastic, but okay. And what is... No, she's water. I was wondering if she was going to try and stack the Ancients for her teammates there. Of course, if you get DK, if you get him level, if he gets some lifesteal on level 11, he can actually just chew his way through stacked Ancients. Lots of big stacked Ancients. Should mention that DK is actually also just continually switching tread types as well. In fact, no, he's gone back to strength. He might actually switch. Once you see that max out, he might actually switch back to his. Here comes a Decrep. There's a Fissure as well. Flame Breath. Oh, this combo is just too good. Decrep, then an immediate Fissure to follow up, and then there's a whole bunch of nukes being laid down on the vulnerable hero. Once it happens, there's nothing they can do. I mean, the only thing that's really going to save him from that kind of combo is to have Magic Immunity on demand, pop it whenever you get decrepified, and then escape. In fact, here comes Sankey. He's got the... Oh, what was that? He was trying to Burrow Strike out. He was just too far away. Channeled the ultimate. I was hoping to Burrow Strike in the Windrunner, but couldn't make it. Probably should have been sitting around about there and hoped for the best. Didn't work out at all. Sankey now just going to use his Sandstorm to try and farm. In fact, what's his build currently? He's not bothered with Cosmic Valley. He's gone for 4 on Sandstorm, 4 on Burrow Strike. And Earthshaker, they've got a mech actually. Pugna went for the other mech, which is really damn good on him, just because it gives him good survivability, gives his team good survivability, and he can handle it as well. Just a matter. There we go. Again, another Fisher goes down. There's the lightning storm from Leshrac. There's a decrep coming. Doesn't matter. Gets KO'd. Way too many heroes there. Way too many stuns. Now the Dire burning, looking so damn strong. I'm going to clean up this tower. Really. Oh wait, they're even trying to backdoor. It's not working. The BD protection holding them off. Although there we go. Oh, the Nether Blast bringing it down. They might get it, maybe. Yeah, they get it eventually. Took a while though. Just it goes to show how damn strong the anti-BD protection is. Enigma now, still with his Soul Ring. I think he's... I'm not sure what he's trying to get, whether or not he's going to go for the fast BKB, or if he's going to go, you know what, screw this, get a mech, get a pipe sort of thing. The Dire look like they wanted to push, but they haven't really been able... In fact, they haven't taken any towers... Oh, wait, no, they took the first tier mid tower, that's it. But right now, MUFC getting pushed so hard by DK. Like I said, DK are relatively aggressive, relatively active, and they're not the classic stereotypical Chinese team of, oh, get anti-mage farm for 30 minutes. They do definitely farm well, but they do get active, they do their pushes, they don't just turtle and do nothing else, they push hard, they try to take towers, try to take Raxes. And Goblin, the Alchemist being annoying, throwing down an acid spray, you hear it sizzling away, seems nasty. Burning now. Oh, he is going for the Chinese tanky build. Will be going for a pipe burst. Has already got the Hood of Defiance. And I think it's a perfect fun build, just considering there's so much magic potential on the dice. So you've got Leshrac, you've got Sand King, you've got Enigma. All really, really scary. As for Ubersharp, depends on your budget. Depends on your budget as to what headphones you get. Personally, I like the audiophile range, just because they fit on my head nice. But Sand King, bottling up that haste rune could do some damage with it. Still working. Oh, he went for phase. I find this weird. I mean, sure he's got phase fruits. They're nice. They're great. But right now, if he didn't buy those phase fruits, could be a blink dagger. An 18-minute blink dagger would be huge. But I guess he decided he needed it early on. Maybe he decided to need it for some early last hitting power. I'm not dead sure, because he was actually the primary farmer in that lane. They gave it to him, not Leshrac. Leshrac busy supporting. Speaking of supporting, he's got a smoker to see it up and running. Venture Spirit, on the other hand, doesn't have a whole lot of anything up and running, just because that's the case being a support hero. And it looks like Enigma will be doing the early BKB. Has decided, you know what, I'm sick of fissures, I'm sick of the stuns, sick of the power, the shackle shots coming through. I'm going to grab myself as a possible engagement. Leshrac taking a lot of damage on... Really, the Dire team altogether taking tons of damage in the ward. It looks like MVP ward, as well as Earthshaker. They're laying down the law with that Echo Slam. But all round, DK just causing all sorts of havoc. That ward definitely, really, incredibly painful. Just hammering people, especially the Leshrac, just every time he tries to use that Pulse Nova, so damn hurtful. Enigma is farming away. He's got not much else at the moment. Pugna with his mech. Was anybody... Well, we've got the pipe coming. In fact, I saw another cloak. Oh, Darkshire actually saying, you know, I want a cloak too. In fact, he might even get the pipe, although he has already got a Vanguard. If he was going to get the pipe, I think he would have got that first. The stun goes down on DK. The Malthus has been popped. Oh, well, that's a very early cocktail. I suppose he's worried about getting stunned. Black Hole going to use... I don't think he'll kill DK though. Maybe they can now. They've got more reinforcements. Here comes the Neg Armor. But it still looks like DK will walk away from this. Even popping the pipe. The swap back in though. Here comes the Pugger. Going to take out the PSG. It's killed by the Life Train. DK now murdering them with his Flame Breath as well. He's got his ultimate up. He wants to use it. I'm just wondering why he's not using it. The stun goes down. Expect the ultimate to come. Another stun there. Burrow Strike being used. Catching the Pugger. Shackle Shot not latching. As we see that burn damage there. 4-star being used by the Windrunner. The Alchemist goes down. I'm very surprised. No ultimate being used by the DK. But now, I suppose seeing as he didn't use it, he's got it up and running to push his tower should he so desire. Now we have DK and Pugna work together to clean up this massively. And they will take this very easy. Like not even bothering with the level 1 Dragonite to pop that out. Saying, screw this, I can't handle that lane. I am just going to farm in mid. Get this lane pushing. DK relentless. 20 minutes in, they decide, you know what, let's go and threaten racks. They're going to start hitting it now. See DK out the front. He will burning up front. Yep, okay, he's just going, alright, got my ultimate now. Let's just chew away this tower. Force the glyph. Force any buybacks if you need them. Although they're not going to at this point in time. It's too early for buybacks, really. Unless they're desperate. Very, very desperate. We're going to chase them off, though. DK decided, you know what, let's not waste one of this opportunity. Let's not mess it up. They're a little bit too difficult to take at the moment. Let's just go back to farming. As Sand King has found a hero to shadow. In fact, he might duck into the trees now and try and channel an ultimate. We'll see. I mean, if he lands a good burrow strike in an 8%, he would probably pretty easily kill Mr. Zippo. DK Zippo. Oh wow, he did actually go. Oh wow, he did go for it. I thought he'd given up on it. Went to check top for a second, come back. DK's gone for it. Oh, a bit of a troll, but he's got level 2 ultimate now, which is good. Definitely a big factor. We don't know that 4 stuff we saw last skirmish here. And now Pugner appears to be building a Hex. And it's an all-round good item. You can't go wrong with Hexes. You really can't go wrong with Hexes. He's got that Hex up. He's only about 200 gold away from it. I wish you know. I lie. I lie. He's actually, he's way on the Mystic stuff. He's about 2100 away. About another Ultimate Orb away from that. DK, though, just busy farming this bottom lane. What's his CS? He's 115 to 21. That's not out of this world, out of control. We've seen him with bigger CSs. So the Shrek appears to be building that BKB, trying to help with those stuns. There's a lot of lockdown on the Radiant side. Really needs to watch out for that. Does the Green Dragon Acid go through Glyph? Not dead sure. Honestly, not dead sure. 12k lead, though, to the Dire. About the same on experience. Very even there on that chart. DK in the bottom. He's gone for the Hyperstone. Looks like we'll see an Assault Curious out. I was kind of almost expecting the armament last to be, so you know what? Or even just cheap Vanguards. So you know what? I've got the extra money to spare. Vanguard's been nerfed. Let me just get some armor. And by armor, I mean let me get some more armor, because of course his passive gives him loads of armor. I heard his stun go down. I think it might have been on creep though. What's a nearby Enigma farming creep indeed. You're going to have DK run up to help fight this tower in just a second, while they'll probably have Earthshaker hang back. Doesn't have a BKB. Oh, he doesn't have a BKB, but it's still good for positioning fishes if he hangs back. Just walk, and they keep fighting, just walk in and Echo Slam. Definitely very viable. Just going to clean up those creep there. The big creep wave. Clean it up. Take this mid tower. Nice and easy.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
MUFC seem to have very little response to this DK at the moment. It's just kind of disappointing. Dire trying to take this top tower. They don't succeed though. Well, the creep were trying to take it. This DK ports in and denies. Windrunner here. She's got a 4-star. Got a Medallion of Courage. I'm not sure if I agree with this Medallion of Courage. I mean, it's a cheap, nice item, but she doesn't really. I mean, I suppose she does Medallion plus Wave Terror. It's really going to help with DK's armor. But by itself, it does definitely not make a lot of sense on that Windrunner. I think he's seen something, saying I've seen something, or maybe somebody needs a level. It might be for Windrunner. She's got 1600 gold. I wonder what she's going to go and grab. Maybe going to try and work on her Hex now. We'll see. Sharky finishing his BKB. Possible engagement here. The Shackle Shot has landed. Down goes VS. Getting cleaned up really early on. Just too many stuns. I don't think she even knew they were there. And again, MUFC playing blind. No wards. This is definitely a little weird. No wards. I mean, they didn't start with any wards. They appear to have no wards right now. The fact that the supports aren't buying them isn't a good sign. You see DK not even caring. Just going to tank that damage because he can. He's going to walk in there. I'm going to screw you down. I'm going to kill you. Which he is, effectively. Alchemist is trying to hold this kick. Alchemist, though, does have a Sacred Relic. It's 25 minutes, a little bit late, but he's got the early Vanguard, so not horrendous. Excuse me, it's 1:30 AM in the morning. I will need to get me a pick-me-up. But right now, Vengeful Spirit just trying to drag off this creep, and I'm just waiting for DK to really... And there's that Nether Ward. The ever so annoying has expired though, and oh, here comes the stun. The epicenter doesn't do a whole lot. The counter fissure there, messing up the Sankey, the vacuum in, and the black hole not being followed. In fact, all it caught was Winter. There was not an Echo Slam and Blink. ES destroying them, doing a ton of damage, but no follow-up. The port out, and amazingly, after all that, the only hero to go down was Alchemist. Big black hole, the epicenter not so big. Sadly, had they managed to land those two together, that would have been lights out for DK. But they managed to really whiff the epicenter, then whiff the black hole. Not a good result for MUFC at all, and they will lose this Rax because of it. I've got to say DK. He's all hell though. Darkseid now going toe-to-toe with Leshrac. The fissure goes down. The Burrow Strike is in. Down goes Leshrac. Down goes Darkseid. The stun from... Oh, swap out as well by VS. VS will get taken out. And DK is just still too damn tanky. Way too damn tanky. Sanking. He's got his blink. I'm honestly surprised. Oh, I know what it must have been. He must have started channeling his ultimate, and then he got smacked. Then he got smacked by the Nether Ward. That's probably what it would have been. Because then with Blink, with like 900 gold and a Blink, he would have had to have been able to buy it beforehand. Definitely struggling just a bit. Alchemist trying to get that Radiance up. It's still definitely a relatively slow Radiance compared to what Alchemist can do, considering he's got the Goblin's Greed and he was up against the melee. The Dragonite being given the Aegis. He's still with that bottle. He's also picked up a plate mail. I'm kind of expecting. Did he get what? Oh wow, I thought that was an assault. Curious, but DK said, you know what, I want a Mjolnir. I want a Mjolnir, so there we go. He's going to grab one. In fact, I think he just finished it off then. Alright then. Which, I mean, it gives him a good attack speed. It's not as good for pushing, but, well, sort of, I guess. It doesn't give him all that fancy arm, but it does make him attack really damn fast. And of course, it does give him that extra lightning, the extra chain damage. Chain lightning damage is always nice. But again, that ward, that painful ward. It's kind of expecting to throw it over there, but decided not to. DK also grabbing a Sange. I'm almost wondering, is he going for a Heaven's Halberd that will help him tank up, or is he going to go for Sandy Asher? I'm kind of thinking Heaven's Halberd, just because he's already got a lot of attack speed. Here we go, going to pop it in this level 16 Dragon mode. He's got that massive attack speed. He's got the Ice Breath. He's actually taking a fair bit of damage, and here comes Alchemist, going to try and annoy him. Drops the stun, the Split Earth as well. DK needs to back up, although he gets 4-staffed out. He does have the Aegis still. Sanking very low. 4-staffed again. Pug to healing up with his Life Drain. Down goes the Sanking. Down goes the Alchemist. And DK is still up and running. No cheese though, but he's still got the Aegis should he need it. I'm surprised they're not front pushing right here, right now, just because they can handle it. Guess maybe they don't have the damage. Here we go, get him to that, all that good damage. And MUFC calling GG already. Oh geez, just as we got interesting.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright then.
Dire's bottom barracks are under
So MUFC calling the GGs, and they will bow. Oh, we've got to stick around. But gods, you there, dude, in the cast? In the phone call even? I know we're still on Skype, never mind. Just gonna try recalling gods. So I wanna get gods' opinions. It's definitely very different. Definitely very, very different.
Dire's middle tower.
Okay, God's saying to the chat, it is actually a pretty common item. It's something I have not seen much of. I've seen a few DKs. The Europeans tended to build the armlet straight up. And when I saw in Dota 1, I saw a few Chinese DKs as well. And they were pretty much just every single time Vanguards, Pipe, and then Akira's. Very little deviation from that. But then again, since then, they have had nerfs to Vanguards and stuff, so I guess so. I guess so.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Everybody else DCing. I still got to sit around and wait. Well, it's actually going to show. The end screen is actually going to show MUFC as the winner because all of the guys from DK have left. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's giving it a die victory even though. Oh, the end screen. This will be a bit of a mindfuck for them, I guess. We'll find out. Or not, there's no end screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's taking its sweet time to pop up. There we go. So, the game is over. I'm trying for man casting on the Beyond the Summit channel. And God's back in. So what do you think, dude? What do you think, in this case, MUFC could have done better?
I think the Alchemist pick is a hard hero to fit into a lineup. And they took a big risk picking it. They did okay mid, but and I think I remember hearing you say early on that DK was actually not farming all that well against the Alchemist, but towards the end, you could just see DK had a great mid-game pushing strategy.
Not so much wasn't fine. Well, it was very even in the mid lane. They were like tipped out. There wasn't DK was crushing him or anything. He was actually slightly behind. Actually, Alchemist was a little bit ahead on CS, but he was slightly behind on denies in return.
Okay.
But yeah, Alchemist was winning for a little bit, but in the end, he got killed a few times. I just think he took too long to get the Radiant up. He's one of those heroes you do need to get that big damage on him early, otherwise. Yeah. I think if he just gone, like, he made a really, like, a sort of a ballsy play and got, you know what, screw everything, Radiant's first up, if I get it, I get it, if I don't, well, in this case, DK, because, I mean, in a standard, sort of, if there was a carry on the, like, a sort of agility carry, a hard agility carry on the other team, that may have been enough time for MUFC to get, like, to farm up that Radiance, because, I mean, this only went for 30 minutes, it didn't go that long, it's just that DK have proven to be very aggressive early on in their gameplay. So it's just that Radiance just wasn't viable to rush unless it was like a straight up, like you had to rush it straight up. You can't sort of delay it here and there for Vanguards and then the Soul Ring.